Okay, I'm back. I had to go through a weigh station. I can tell when I'm getting close to Florida because the weigh stations get very plentiful, and you can't hardly bypass any of them. They always making you come in. So anyway, thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the likes, the comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the ideas. I had somebody that wanted me to show my truck. Right now, it's strictly for comfort. My truck is strictly. I don't have any matching comforters and all that kind of stuff. It is strictly what I need back there: blanket, pillows, a sheet, a flat sheet, and ain't nothing matching back there. But I do plan to give you a tour. I am going to give you a tour. I did it before, but I erased it. I deleted it. I don't know why I did it. I have no idea why I deleted it. But anyway, yeah, that's coming up. Thank you for the requesting that. And then someone requested that I talk about my CDLs. I guess how I got them. And I talked about that in a video too, but I took it down. But basically, I got my license from Roadmaster back way back when Jesus was a baby. Okay, I was 33 or 34 years old when I got my CDLs. And I did not use them. I got them, I obtained them, and I went home because it was not time for me to go out. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why did you go get them? Well, because I really wanted to go and leave after I got them. But my children were still kind of young. And so I just ended up not going. If I could do it all again, I would have gone to Swift, just straight to Swift instead of getting them from Roadmaster, because Roadmaster is really pricey. And that was, I'm 47 now. I got it when I was 33 or 34. So you do the math. They're higher now than they were back then. And they were really high back then. I want to say $6,000 or $7,000, something like that. 6,000 or 7,000. But Swift has an academy that you can go to, and just go to Swift. So what ended up happening with me is, even though I had obtained a CDL, I had to go somewhere and redo my skills. So I ended up going to Swift, and I would just be going through the motions. I have to go through everything. The only difference was I did not have to go to the license place and take the test. I already had my license, and that was a beautiful thing. And it was like 4 of us that had that situation where we already had our license. We just had to come and actually do what it takes to come out here and actually drive. So that's pretty much my story. I already told you in the last video that I did not have a good experience with my mentors. I had to change them up a bit. I had to change it up, and until I got someone that was befitting to what I needed. Because you do not have to stay in a mentor's truck for the sake, I'm just gonna stay. I don't like what's going on. I'm just gonna stay. No, you don't have to do that. One thing I did want to touch on is about having your CDL license. And for the people that's getting ready to go get your CDL license, know that having your license is a privilege. And when you go to get your license and you actually get them in your hand, even when you're in your regular car, you need to be driving like you're driving an 18-wheeler, because you can lose your license, just doing dumb things, just like, anything else, just like having a regular license, but some truck drivers have, had a couple of beers, drove their truck or their car, and ended up getting a DUI from a couple of beers. It's just not smart. I drink a glass of wine occasionally. If I go out to the restaurant and I have one glass of wine, I'm not driving, because my license are worth thousands of dollars. I cannot risk it whatsoever. And so that's what I mean by having your CDLs is a privilege. It's not some type of thing where, you could be proud, but don't get beside yourself, because there are all types of challenges that can happen with those licenses. So just always have your mind right. Always make good decisions. You know, don't get beside yourself because you run around with a CDL. It is a privilege to have it. We are privileged and blessed to be able to know how to learn this thing, get the skills, and then go do the job and make money. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to go from making maybe $400 or $500 a week to $800 to $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000, $3,000, even more. So, you know, it's a privilege. And it seemed like it was something else that I wanted to touch on, but it has kind of left my mind. I don't like to write stuff down because it seems like it doesn't come out right when I write it down. I kind of like to just kind of have an idea of what I want to do and then just kind of wing it a bit. But I like talking to rookies because, you know, people that's been out here a long time. And I guess like anything in life, you know, you can't tell people nothing that's done been doing it a long time, even though, you know, non-rookies make mistakes too. I like to always call myself a rookie, even though some would consider that I'm not, because I've been out here for over almost 5 years now. I still want to have that rookie mentality because I can make a rookie mistake, straight up. We all can. But I kind of like to gear my videos toward rookies because I feel like you're more apt to hear me and hear what I'm saying from somebody that's been out here. Do everything you can not to park on the sides of the road because people are coming out and they're hitting the back of the trailer and they're dying. And even though I know it's hard to find a parking space out here, especially we'll say between like 5, 6, and 7 o'clock and later, it's hard to find a parking space. Please just try to find somewhere safe to get to, where that way you're not on the side, or you're not on a ramp, you're not on the side of the road, because number one, it's illegal, and number two, someone could die if they hit you, and number three, you can lose your license and you'll never drive again if somebody dies because they hit your trailer. So that's another thing I wanted to touch on, guys. New drivers and people coming out here too. You want to protect your license. That's your money. That's your meal ticket. That's your seed. That's what gets you paid. And I would really hate. I'm used to living a certain way now, and I still got to work on that because remember I told you guys in the other video I did a lot of overspending, and I did not save my money like I should have. Your lifestyle should change a little bit. If you weren't making a whole lot of money before, you will begin to make it now if you're driving trucks. And so, you know, it would be a sad thing, and I'll just speak to myself. It would be a sad thing if I lost my license after having them now, after actually using them since 2015 and making the money that I've been making since then. It might have gone up a little, might have came down, but it's right there still, and I've been making pretty good money since I started this. And so it would be terrible if I lost them. It's so many things I can do. I got a lot of things that I know how to do, but the money's not going to be the same. And so you want to take all that into account. You want to save your money. You want to have money saved for a rainy day, just in case something goes down. You know, just be saving money out of your paycheck, because you want to be able to maintain the lifestyle that trucking can offer you. You want to be able to maintain that. take your butt home when it's time to go home. Don't be out here trying to be no Lone Ranger, especially you guys that have wives, and ladies, you that have husbands. They need you too. So when it is time to go home and push the restart button. When I'm ready to go home, it's not pretty. When I'm ready to go home, I have to go home. I cannot stay out. It's like I can't stay out here a day more. I have to go home and push that reset button. Give some love and show some love is what I have to. That's what I have to do. So I think I talked about everything I need to talk about for today. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and commenting again. Like I said, giving me ideas. It helps me so much. I wish I was one of them truck drivers that could, because there's a lot on here on YouTube that do it where they set up a camera and they are dedicated. Let me tell you. Or they've got somebody with them where they can, they'll hold the camera for them while they show you how to maneuver and show you how to back. I wish I had that gift, but I just don't think I have it. Even if I had somebody, I don't know how to tell someone how to back. I mean, all I can tell you is make sure you getting the tail end of your trailer in between the two lines, and then pull up and then droop you in there. I don't know how to teach that. So I'll leave that for the other truck drivers that have channels. Everybody got their little niche of what they do. My channel is more, I guess, of a talking channel. I don't know what it is. Maybe an encouragement channel to encourage truckers. I don't know. And I do a little cooking on the truck for the people that although they don't get as many views as me just chatting it up about trucking. But anyway, it's okay. It's quite all right. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Don't forget to like it and subscribe if you dare. And I think I'm done. I think my next video will be about me talking about truck drivers, watching what you eat out here, because we don't get out and move around a whole bunch. I think that's what the next one will be about. I've been working on that. I've lost weight because I don't want to have no heart attack or nothing out here, because I'm not being as active as I need to be, because I'm under the wheel and I'm driving for like 8, 9, 10 hours. That's another video. But okay, I love you guys. Bye.